The size will a little small, so can see this.
So 16 here. Oh, this is so thin. Apple has a serious problem in China, that is foldables. In China, you can get a foldable phone by some of the budget companies that I'm gonna show for $1,000 or even less than $1,000. While Samsung is almost non-existent in China, I find people in subways carrying foldables, which is a new trend. Even foldables shipments increased this year in the last quarter in the US. So welcome to Huaqianbei finally again. Alright, let's start this video with two important quotes. I'm here to see the iPhone 17 hype in Huaqianbei in Shenzhen, China. Number one quote by Confucius: it doesn't matter how slow you're going as long as you don't stop. Number two, if a bear or bear, however you want to pronounce it, if a bear is after you, your goal is to not beat the bear, but only the person running next to you. That is the story of Apple. Apple in the US is only trying to beat Samsung, even though a lot of competitors, which are powerful, like Xiaomi, which is the third biggest smartphone brand in the world, or whether it is Huawei right now, Apple had been only consistently trying to beat Samsung, which it has been able to, and that's why it has been lacking in innovation. But right now, this year, the hype of Apple is not as much, just like iPhone 17 Air is going to be launched, and also iPhone 17 Pro with bigger camera bump. I'm going to see all of that today and see the hype in a place called Huaqianbei, where like there are multiple floors of actually manufacturing products. All the parts of iPhone you can see. You could basically build an iPhone for a few $100s, and any iPhone which is lost or stolen in UK or US comes here, and because even if they cannot unlock it, they can sell the parts here. Let's check out the hype. Right on the outskirts, you have shops like these where you can actually get all the parts of iPhone and get them assembled right here. Hi. And right here as well, they have all the parts. Look at this. So they assemble it right in front of me. Very, very cool. And everywhere I have learned that iPhone is $100 to $150 cheaper than the US. But the difference is 5G modem support is different in the US as compared to in China. So the max speed you want might not be if you take the phone from here to the US or India. That's what I believe, because the modems in the phones are different. Because in China, they have actual dual SIM physical port in their phones. And of course, the modem is different. So I haven't tested it. You can read on Reddit, people experience different speed as compared to American phone versus the Chinese phone in America. And they have everything from PSP to Game Boy to Nintendo, and much cheaper than the US, you already know. But I am mainly interested in iPhone 17 hype. This is the side called SEG Market, which is famous for its iPhone's manufacturing parts. In the drone stores, you see drones already flying in the air. Look at this one. So, this side they have iPhone 17 cases in advance ready. Look at this one. This case is already having a big bump and it's already ready to be sold. And it's sure that the 17 will have bigger bump. I don't see the labels for iPhone 17 Air anywhere or iPhone 17 Pro. So that only time will tell. Every store I walk to, they have iPhone 17 stuff ready. 2025 iPhone. This is going to be the iPhone Air, I believe, with 2025 with the flat pixel-like bump. And this is the iPhone 17 Pro series. Wow. Cell phones are ready with iPhone 17 cases, iPhone 16 Pro Max, but with iPhone 17 case. I've been trying to ask all the shops if they have the mock-ups as well so I can try, but most of them don't have. I have to say copy phone, still they don't have. This is like heaven of cases. I'm blown away. Everywhere it's full of cases, iPhone 17 cases everywhere. Now this one has clear label. This is 17 Air and that is 17 Pro. Wow, look, they have every single part of iPhone 17 also ready. This is a part of iPhone 17 which is in fact ready. Insane. This is part of Huawei phone.
This, the size will a little small, so can see this.
Okay.
So
wow.
the price different.
Oh wow, this is very good quality dummy phone. They have it ready. And you have Air as well, iPhone 17 Air. So Apple logo is moved a little bit to the down. That is also pretty accurate. The rest time will tell. Oh wow. So 16 here. Oh, this is so thin. Wow. This is mind-blowingly thin. What's the cost? How much?
Yeah, this
They
cheaper
have
one.
orange colors too. Wow. This cheaper one.
Cheaper one, the size were little small.
So many options in mock-ups too. Wow. This is good. I have never been this excited buying mock-ups of iPhone. All of these cases shop have good discounts for wholesale. For retail, of course, they charge you $5 for one case or even $3. But for wholesale, even $1 each case you can get and start a B2B business. My favorite Shenzhen case as well. And this is the pricing they have mentioned: 5,999 for iPhone 15 Plus and 5,399 for iPhone 15. Of course, it looks like official too with this screen. This behind me, it seems like official Apple store because I see employees wearing black t-shirt with white Apple logo. I'm not 100% sure, but seems like it. But see, the official Apple store here is taking a small corner in this big tourist center. It's just one small corner right here. Look how big this is. Now look in Huaqianbei. Every single car here is EV. Green, BYD's taxi, green, all are EVs. And all scooters. Huawei has so many stores here and directly partnering with China Telecom, their network providers, with great subsidized deals. Beside, they have the Rocket smart glasses. They were so popular at the CES, which costs around $500. Same as pretty much makes more expensive than actually Meta's AI glasses. The line for these glasses were so long at CES that I couldn't see them, but they have a lot of variants. For example, this is without AR. This is just like, a smart assistant. This is cheaper. This is like, $500, but this is with VR, with displays as well. You can use 3 monitors on it, and that's why this one is also similar pricing, honestly. Like AR Lite is 4,500 yuan, which is like $600 to $700. Now this is the luxury side. Look at how fancy these bags are, but super affordable. No. Oh wow. Wow, so many fancy bags. Beautiful. Every Apple accessory you can imagine to pretty much every luxury product you can imagine. They have really good deal on iPhone 15, which is like around $500, around $600, 15 Pro. Wow, beautiful. This is the budget side of the store. Look how good opportunities are to buy. The Redmi 9A you can get even as low as like $415, like less than $100. Mind-blowing. $50 phone to all the way to luxury phones. Like now look at the iPhone 14 pricing. It's pretty good as well, of course, but I'm looking at Oppo Realme, which is like $200, but the cheapest one is Vivo Y100, which is for $990, like $150. So cheapest $50 phone to $150 to like another $100, which is by Oppo, Vivo, Xiaomi. All these back boxes are right here. And moving on, that is super luxury side of Huaqianbei. From Gucci to Burberry and other fancy stores are there as well. Honestly, Apple doesn't need big presence here. It is part of every single small shop or stall in Huaqianbei. So even if they don't have a big store here, that's okay. Because there's a saying, a lion doesn't need to roar to show how powerful or strong it is. So this phone doesn't have silicon battery like Oppo, but I'm in the Vivo store. Look at how thin this foldable phone is with Type-C port, and that also for $1,000 starting. This is fascinating. No phone could actually make this beautiful $1,000 foldable phone. This is mind-blowing. And it is, pretty big when you hold it in your hands as well, even when it's folded. Beautiful. And also look at Honor. They have landed foldables as well, but they are a bit more expensive. They are like $1,200 to $1,300. But feels bit more premium. They have Snapdragon 8, bit more premium than Vivo. Here they are selling drones for as low as like $50. Wow. Now I am at Oppo, the most viral foldable phones in the world with silicon carbon battery. This is like less than $700 foldable phone. Mind blowing. Wow, and so good quality camera. And now this one, Oppo Find N5. This is the most trending phone in the world I've seen with silicon carbon battery, with all-day battery that doesn't kill your pocket, with $1,200 to $1,300, and it is long-lasting all-day battery, and they have color OS. This is one of the most popular foldable, honestly, and I love it. I've seen so many videos of it, and for the budget, it is giving a killer deal. And so thin as well. This year, of course, Samsung matched this thinness, but this is better because it has the silicon carbon battery. Amazing. Here is my favorite part of foldable phones, especially with Oppo Find N5, that you can vlog with the back camera like this, and it's so comfortable to hold, so amazing for creators, and I can look like this, and mind-blowing. And with silicon carbon battery. Of course, I have said so many times that it has silicon carbon battery, but this is my favorite foldable phone. One day when Apple releases its foldable phone, I will buy as well. Oh my god. And sorry, Samsung, no one is inside the Samsung store. I am so shocked. People are inside Oppo, Apple, Vivo, Huawei, but no one inside Samsung store. I'm so sad about Samsung. Samsung is so decently hit in America, but here the hype in China for Samsung is almost zero. I've never seen any Chinese person in my 1 month time in China having a Samsung phone. And it's honestly so hard for Samsung to compete as well. Look at this. This is more than $2,000 in China. The Samsung Z Fold 7. Of course, it is as thin as the Vivo, but not the silicon carbon battery. And yeah, beautiful. But like more than $2,000, unfortunately. Yeah, only the Samsung Flip 7 I can see competing with Oppo and Vivo. Now I'm right in front of Apple and Tesla of China, which is Xiaomi. It has made its cars, which Apple wanted to but couldn't. Xiaomi actually means small rice, but as per Buddhist philosophy, they believe in not showing off, so it still calls themselves small rice, not big rice, which is Dami in Xiaomi, but Xiao means small, Mi means rice. So Xiaomi has its budget laptops for $500 to $700. Brilliant. And this is the Xiaomi's foldable phone. This costs around $1,300. I mean, it is not as good as the Oppo one, but it is trending as well because of the strongest fan following of Xiaomi. And this is its flip phone, which is competing with Samsung. Samsung has its cheaper flip phone. This is 6,500 yuan, like close to $900. Oh, this is 6,000. This is close to Samsung actually. It starts from 6,000. Oh, wow. These are the speakers with screens, which Apple still hasn't released. It's going to be released next year. Xiaomi has achieved everything which Apple wanted to, or Apple has not been able to. So basically, Xiaomi covers every single checkbox that Apple should have been, but unfortunately hasn't been able to.